This channel is supported by TrueFire. TrueFire is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses. I've just finished dialing this in. I've used the new cabs for one of those tones and the stock cabs for the old ones. Please let me know in the comments which you preferred for this specific jazz tone. I'd be interested to know your thoughts. I'll reveal it in the comments below in, I don't know, a couple of hours which was which, and let me know if you preferred either of those. I'm trying to, make that decision for myself whether I think it's worth making that switch to the new cabs if you've already got a preset which you really like.
So about a year ago, I actually created, I think it maybe even a little bit longer, I created this preset which has become sort of my go-to jazz tone. And what I wanted to do was actually recreate this, but making use of the new cabs. The trick that I've obviously missed here is that I've used the amp plus cab block, and there's no way to sort of preserve these settings without losing them. So I'll just show you first of all the Rochester comp, the gain +3, the threshold -24, threshold 10:1, ratio 10:1, attack 10 milliseconds, release 100 milliseconds, level +10, 100% mix, into a very light tremolo, 1.7 Hz, 1.2 intensity sine wave, 50% duty cycle. Okay, and then we got this split here, which when we join back up, we're going to pan the left to 25 and the B 25, keep the level at 0, and into a glitz reverb, 5.1 decay, 1 millisecond pre-delay, low cut off, high cut at 18.8, mix at 18, delay at 124, rate at 1.84, depth at 3.8, crossover at 900, mod mix at 3.7. Now, what I've also got are these amp blocks here. So what I'm going to do is, I think if I press action, I can add these to favorites. And I'm going to sort of show you, I think, a workflow that could work for you. So now we're going to add this one to favorites as well. Add to favorites. Okay, add new favorite. So we've got both of those sort of preserved now in the favorites. Now, as I said, these have the legacy cabs. So what I'm going to do is change them over one at a time. The benefit of doing this as well is that I'm going to free up DSP because the new cabs use less what's it. Right, so what I'm going to do is change it over to amp plus cab, guitar, and we want the AC30 Fawn norm. Right, and we're going to change these so that settings match. So 1.3 on the drive, bass 3.9, treble at 6, presence at 1.6, treble at 6, presence at 1.6. Right, 10, 10, 5. There's a 6.3 in there somewhere. Has that bias changed? 6.3, yes. 6.3. Okay, and then we want 2x12 Bluebell, 414 condenser, 8 kilohertz. I'll let go of that high cut, I think, because that might not be necessary. 414 condenser, position, let's start with it at sort of cap edge, and that should replace then this one. So I'm going to press action, copy block, action, paste block. Right, so now also what I want to do is add this to the favorites again. I think add to favorites, add new favorite, I think that's what I want. Now I can delete this one, can I? Clear block. Now I'm going to add in the other favorite, which is the US Princess. So that's what I'm going to try and match here. So AC30 Princess, and I can't fit that in, which is frustrating. So 2.1, 2.57, 6.58. So you might want to make notes of these or something if you're doing this with your own presets. Or I could clear this one or add it to favorites so that I've got add new favorite, glitz. then clear that so that I've got enough DSP to run 2 of the clear block. So US Princess, US Princess. I'm going to change this one to be the new guitar, US Princess. So we need to match these. So 2.1, 2.5 and 7, 6.508, 6.508, 10.55. Okay, then ripple bias 5. Wait, I want this one. 555, as Corey Taylor once said, and then the 110 US Princess, 47 condenser, 2 inches away. So do that. 47 condenser. Put it again at cap edge. Where are you? There he is. 2 inches away. And let's then save that as a new favorite. Action. Add to favorites. Oh no, I don't even need to on that one, do I? Because I can just change this other one over. Now, change that to be AC34 norm. And put back on my glitz. Now, hopefully, jewel 3, 5 for 35. Now we bask in the changes, and I may even have enough stuff left over to do some things that previously I wasn't able to, like add a looper, or what else can we do? We could add in a nice stereo delay. So things that I wasn't able to do before. So this is one little bonus of the new cabs, is that you've got now more DSP to do things that up till now you were not able to. So I guess I could even, yeah, let's just stick on a looper, assign it here. And that's the tone that you saw me using in the intro. That's how I dial in my kind of jazz tone. It's also how you can start to use the new cabs. And make sure you've definitely got these settings the same. It's a little bit difficult to fully make sure of that. New one. So, I mean, to me, it wasn't like I was looking to improve on this tone. But what it does mean is that I can have a preset which is very much similar, using the same components, but take advantage of that new kind of DSP aspect, and that enabled me to put together a preset which now has a looper, which I wasn't able to do, as this one here is fully kind of maxed out DSP wise. So it's not necessarily that I think that the cabs in this context necessarily sound better, but to be able to run a looper in there as well, when it was previously maxed out, I think that is a bit of a win anyway. Let me know know if you've got thoughts in the comments about how you might go about making this kind of conversion of presets. If you've got other methods that you're using, probably a pen and paper would work just fine as well. It's just a case of trying to keep track of where all the parameters should be. I feel like that favorites thing is a potential way to get there. Cheers for now, and let me know if you want me to drop this into the folder with a comment of some sort. Bye.